raviolis with. There you go, hon. Go ahead and sit down. Alright. We're going to go ahead and jump on into it. Is that right, Anna? Yes. So now you don't like your raviolis? Oh, they're good? Okay. Oof. 10 hype already lost. I'm gonna go over here to weeping. And dadgummit, my dang phone is taking up all the dang Wi-Fi. So I have to turn it off Wi-Fi. Or else I'm gonna wind up crashing my PlayStation again. It has happened multiple times so far. But man, am I red barring. There we go. There's a yellow bar. Good deal. Good deal. Alright. We're gonna land over here at Playground. Get us a gun or two. I'm not used to absolutely nobody landing over here. Normally there's at least one other person. I mean, dang. What? You'll have to excuse Anna. She has been in a mood all day. Oh, I'm not on a squad. Dadgummit. When you try and help the other enemies out, and you're like, hey, here's a gun. That sounds about right. There, now they can really see it. Well, it's gonna be right there for them. Gotta get it up off the ground, that way it don't get dirty. No, I I had a very, I know nobody's watching at the moment, but sometimes I have people who rewatch my videos and comment later on. If you're one of those people, that's great. I appreciate you. I understand some people can't catch me live streaming, and that's perfectly okay. Like, if anybody ever says it's not, tell them they can go give themselves a hug. But anyways, so I got told, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I got told that I was pretty much almost disowned from a family member. I'll leave the name out. But this said family member decided that they were aggravated and angry. And the reason being is because I play D&D. I like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. It has been one of my most favorite games for a very long time. Since at least school. I mean, I'm a nerd. So anyways, this girl calls me and everything. She's like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And I was like, it's going good, you know, basic bullshit. And she's like, so, you know, what you been up to? And I was like, well, I just got done with a D&D little thing. And what it is me and my friends kind of get online on Facebook Messenger and stuff like that. And we'll have a group chat and we'll play D&D. And yes, it is very difficult. It's a pain in the ass. Honestly, if COVID wasn't the way that it is, it wouldn't have to be that way. But it is what it is, and you make the best of what you got. So anyways, me and her were playing that D&D, and I was like, okay, why? Like, what is the worst thing that could happen? A paper cut? Oh no, I sprained my wrist throwing my D20, oh! Anyways, so I asked her why, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's got your bee in a bonnet or whatever, or however the fuck you say that shit. And she's like, I don't appreciate that you're bringing that into this family either. And I'm like, okay, what's the problem? Like, what do you mean? Like, is it that bad to have a nerd in the family now? To a point that you have to officially shun them to be a nerd. And she's like, no, I wouldn't care if you wasn't a nerd. And I'm like, alright, then what's the problem? Well, I don't like all that Satan worship stuff. First off, worship who you're gonna worship, I don't care. I ain't one of those people that's very religious. I try to keep religion out of everything. Anyone who knows me knows that I am this way because I have seen way too many arguments and petty squabbles. And it's not that I think your religion's petty. The fighting over it, I do. Believe what you're gonna believe. Don't try to make somebody else believe what you want them to believe. Okay? That's how I was raised. I'm not saying that you have to be raised the same way, but it gets to a point that I'm getting aggravated at this conversation. I can tell she's lying. I've been a DM for here recently about a year now. But altogether, probably about 6 or 7 years. Good job. Couldn't get out of fucking build. I didn't get taken out by a fucking sniper, did I? Are you serious? Whatever. Anyways, I'm pissed off. Oh, no, I don't want to report him. Sorry about that, buddy. Whew. My anger. Getting out of control there. Calm down. Shit. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So this girl keeps on. She's saying that's Satan worship because everybody has to listen to the DM. And let me explain to you a little something about D&D. Yes, you have to listen to DM, but you don't. If I literally, if I had one player who would follow storyline, I would bring them fucking milk and cookies or whatever they wanted every time they played. I don't even care where they would live. They could live over in the UK. Honey, here you go. Let me go get you some, chocolate chip cookies and some milk. I don't know what you want, but here's whatever. Because let me tell you, nobody listens to this storyline. If they, I mean, you have murder hobos, and murder hobos are basically people who are chaotic evil, or, well, they ain't really gotta be chaotic evil. This, people who want to do what they want to do when they want to do it. And most of the time, it is out of fun, not really out of spite. But then sometimes you get these people who are like, I'm gonna see, how many kills I can get in one game. And it's like, dude, no. No. Don't do this. Like, you've already made one town hate you so bad that they are sending, like, adventurers out to get you. And I'm speaking from experience with this person. I had a team that wound up having a bard that was, at first, a paladin in a different storyline. But anyways, we got done with that storyline, he became a bard. And he was like, I'm going to see how many people I can kill in one go. We have about maybe 2 to 3 hour long sessions at a time. Sometimes not that long, sometimes it's a little longer, but around 2 to 3 hours. This boy winds up taking out an entire town, then winds up taking out another entire town. After everything is said and done, he is wanted in 2 different countries, even though one country he didn't even go into. Don't ask, I still don't quite comprehend how that happened, but it was absolutely hysterical. Yeah, right, ain't it? So, anyways, I'm way off topic now, I'm sorry. This girl, she keeps on, she's like, everybody, needs to listen to D&D storyline, blah, or I'm sorry, DM. And I'm like, okay, alright, everybody needs to listen to DM, like, I know nobody's going to, but alright, yeah, I agree with you. You gotta listen to DM just to hear what your storyline is. And she starts telling me that, DM is basically this person who sacrifices the players. And I'm not talking about in the game, I'm talking about like real life. And I'm like, whoa, what kind of D&D you be going to? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been to some crazy tournaments and it kind of gets a little bit hectic. People start throwing dice at each other. But that's the worst. like I don't understand how you could get to a point where you think a game is, real life. Like, okay, alright, that's fine. I continue to listen to her, and she starts an incident where she knew somebody who knew somebody. And Anna, stop. She starts telling me about this, she knew somebody who knew somebody type BS, you know how that goes. And it was basically this girl knew somebody's kid who played D&D. And I was like, oh, that's really neat. I'm a DM. I've been a DM for a very long time. Dungeon Master, not deleted messages or... Oh, here's somebody. Anyways, so I'm sitting here and she's telling me about how this kid was, going through playing Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, having fun with his friends, and I'm like, oh, that's really neat. Like, it's really cool when I hear about other players and stuff, because normally I don't really get to see that very often. Normally it's all, oh, that's so nerdy, that's so dumb, why would you ever play that type of stuff? And it's like, dude, it's a game. Like, just stop, okay? It's a game. Don't be cool. Nobody's cool in a game. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, no, I'm being nice to you. Oh, dadgummit, Anna, don't grab my controller. Anyway, I'm gonna get through this before I wind up going to the next match. So, this girl starts telling me that DMs are basically demon masters. And while I appreciate the name change, because I'm not gonna lie, Dungeon Master versus Demon Master, let's get it. Like, I'm so okay with that. Like, but she starts saying that, Anna, stop. Sorry, my kid is trying to grab my controller. she starts saying that these dungeon masters are sacrificing players like in real life and shit. And I'm like, that's not how dungeon masters do. Don't get me wrong. I have accidentally killed off my entire team in game. I have never physically harmed anyone who was a part of my party playing D&D. Have I thrown dice at somebody before? Yes. And to the person, if they wind up seeing this, they know who they are. Fuck you. You know why you got dice thrown at you. But, that's a story for another time. And this girl starts telling me, like, she knew this kid, that him and his friends playing D&D, he got killed. And I wound up talking to this kid since. Kid's fine. His player got killed in game, but he's fine. So she's telling me that this kid that was the DM killed him off in real life. And I cannot stress that enough. In real life. If you knew the people who played D&D, they are most, like, I have never seen anyone play D&D who has ever been mean. Like, they are the sweetest people in the world. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I tell her, I'm like, well, what happened to the rest of the party members? Because, you know, if there's like 5 or 6 different people in a room playing D&D and they see somebody get killed, they're going to automatically call cops. You know, like that type of shit. And she's like, no, they listened to the party leader, this, that, and the other, and, you know, the dungeon master, and they were fine. And I was like, bullshit. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I know you're lying. And anyone who's played D&D, comment on this video, because you know where I'm going with this. So I was like, I know you're lying. There's no way. And she's like, well, what do you think I'm lying about? And I'm like, the simple fact that you said that anybody is going to listen to Dungeon Master and follow storyline, you are so full of shit. I have been a DM for so long. I have had plenty of different groups play my storylines. And yes, I have reused storylines before. Shut up. It's hard to come up with new material sometimes. But the simple fact that I know that she has not only never talked to somebody who's played D&D besides this one child, and she got her facts and story mixed up, this, that, and the other, it's just hysterical. I mean, it's plumb, it's just downright dumb. Like, if you're gonna be mad about something, like, be mad, okay? Have feelings towards something, I don't care. But don't badmouth a bunch of nerds that are doing nothing but having fun. Like, you have so much better time you could, like, I don't know. But that was my whole day yesterday. Anna, calm down, baby. It was pretty horrible. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, very pretty. Is that pretty? Yeah. My child got a bracelet. Anna, you're being a little loud, sweetheart. Oh, here soon, I'm going to be trying to get a little more into different games. Not only just, Doom and stuff like that, I'm going to be, what's it called? Like Sims, stuff like that. I'm going to start doing that kind of thing, show some builds and stuff like that. But right now, I've got just a little bit too much on my plate. Not to mention, dang, I'm lagging. That is one reason why I kind of can't, like, stream much on, Sims and everything, and my old PlayStation. Just, this internet is so bad out here. Like, do you see this? Red bar and so bad. Goodness, I can't wait till we actually move and get some better internet. Bring that here, baby. Bring it here. Bring it here. Thank you. What is it? I see it. Yeah. I know. Go play. No chest over there. Oh, they put a new gold coin. Did I get it? Yes. Awesome. Tier 119. Let's get it. I love this. Amazing. No more rifts. Alright, less amazing. Ooh, okay. Hang on. You need to calm down, sir. Or madam. Oh, I see I've done lost my viewer, and that's fine. I'm pretty much just, like, on here to rant and vent today. I've had a lot of stuff been going on. And while I do appreciate, like, everybody's... Anna, enough. Well, I do appreciate everybody's opinion on everything I do. At the same time, I have to remind you guys I am human. And it's not really mainly YouTube, it's actually more along the lines of Facebook. Give me one moment. Anna Lee, it is raining and cold outside. You are not going outside. It's nasty. Let it quit raining and you can go outside. Well, you can't go outside right now, sweetheart. It's nasty. It's cold. Make you sick. Okay. Anyways, she's just gonna be mad for a second. She's seen the squirrels and stuff outside, now she's mad. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So, on Facebook, and if y'all are watching this from Facebook or wherever you might be, like, participating and viewing this, I appreciate it anyways. I am a grown adult, and I'd like to kind of let everybody know I am human. I don't know everything. And for the few that actually, well, I've actually taken it down since I posted it. But I had a lovely woman. Excuse me one moment. Anna Lee. No, you ain't going outside. It is raining and nasty. This may have to be my last match. Yeah, because you're not letting Mama play, you're throwing a fit. Yeah, you are. Anyways, I had this lovely woman, we'll call her Karen, because that's what she was. She did not appreciate the fact that I pretty much had anything not to do with my child, and I mean this as in, if I wasn't pretty much right next to my child at all times, I was almost considered a bad person. Wow, baiting. Okay, alright, we can do this. Anna! Now that's enough. You don't throw that. Yep, on that note, I am pissed off. My daughter just tried to throw something through a window. So, I'm signing off. But to that special Karen that wants to run her mouth about saying that I don't know what I'm doing and all this, that, and the other, you're right, I don't. This is my first child. And to loosely say what she said I took my daughter for granted, that I wasn't happy and proud of her and this, that, and the other, and that I was basically a really shitty mom, and if I am, I'm sorry. Hell, my child, I love her to death. She might be a little bit big. She likes a snack. She likes food. I give her healthy snacks. She just likes food. I like food. We big girls. But that's neither here nor there. But to the Karen that said that I do not appreciate my child and that I do not cherish her, let me tell you, I am a mom who has been trying to be a mom for years. I have lost 4 children in my womb. And to anyone who has experienced a miscarriage, you know what I'm talking about when I say that I love my princess. I cherish her. I am so thankful she is here to this day. Even when she aggravates me. Like right now, yeah, she aggravated me. She tried to break a window. She's calmed down. She knows what she did is wrong. She's sitting down. She knows she's in timeout. That being said, do I have to sit here continuously yell at her? Sit here and tell her, you know, hey, you're a little blah, 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 yada, yada? I'm not even going to say the words toward her. Because I know I don't. She's a good kid. She's an amazing person, and I wish that I could just put some kind of filter, something on my shows, on my little, it ain't even shows, my streams, to where they could not see my videos. Because every time I try to say anything about my daughter, oh, I'm a horrible mom. Alright, show me how. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I will try to fix it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I'm a first-time mom, and I'll be the first one to admit that I am human. But that being said, I'm not a dumbass. I'm not incompetent. What, baby? Really? What? Boop. You want me to boop your nose? There you go. There you go. I booped your nose. Okay, one more time. One more time. Boop your nose. Now, long story short, to just any Karen out there that watches my videos that has an issue with my daughter being in the background making noise like she is right now, she's 2 years old. I get enough shit from family members who say she don't need to be fucking crying around them. I have to put up with it with family members. To the cold and disorientingly stupid people out there that think I want their opinion, I don't. And I'm not saying don't comment on my posts, don't comment on my streams, and, you know, don't have an opinion about what I post. But to the people who want to sit there and badmouth me, fine, go for it. I'm not going to keep listening to it, though. This is the only rant video I have ever posted, and it will be the only one I ever post. I have had a long week, and it's only, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Jesus Christ. It's already been a long week. But I'm done venting, I'm done ranting. I'm done playing for now. And to the one person who messaged me asking why I wasn't playing Wild Wednesday, The reason being is this isn't my tournament one. I've already played my tournament deal on my other PlayStation. This one, I'll show you, says it has to have two-factor authentication. I am having issues with getting it to FA. Because for some reason I have done this 3 times now and it still will not actually activate. Me and Epic are trying to get it fixed. It will be fixed soon, and I will be doing this account on actual like tournaments and stuff more often. Right now, like I know y'all said, well, you've had it in tournaments before. You're correct. I have. I've had 2FA turned on multiple times. I don't know what is going on with it. I've never had this kind of issue with anything like this with Epic before. It just might be this account. I might wind up having to get rid of this account. If I do, I'll create another one. It's not like it costs a lot of money to create another one. They're free. To any of you who don't know, they're free. But, okay, we'll go play. We can't play outside. Don't count at me. No, we ain't going bye-bye. No. No. We are not going outside because it's raining and nasty. Because sometimes the world has to rain, that way it could grow. What do you mean stop? What do you mean why? I'm telling you, if you'd listen. Oh my lord. Whoa. You whoa. But to everybody, thank you for listening to my vent. Thank you for listening to my rant. I know most of the time I don't do this, and I probably won't do this again. I'll try not to anyways. This is not one of my normal habits, and honestly, it was just I was sick and tired of today. I love all the people who are a part of my channels that want to keep hanging out and watching my videos. And to all my D&D groups, my ranting today was not on y'all at all. I love you guys. You guys are so supportive and nice and just there for me as me being y'all's DM, I should be more there for y'all. The fact that y'all are so there for me is unreal. It makes me feel like a whole better person. And I appreciate it. But on that note, don't really want to play Fortnitemares. Team Rumble is just And Arena, I'm getting my butt handed to me. So I will talk to you guys later. I'll try not to vent anymore, but you know how that goes. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Hope everybody is safe. Watch out for deer, because I have heard a couple people wind up hitting some deer out this way. So if you're over here, you know, down south, you know what I'm talking about. It's getting that time and season. So everybody have a good time. Everybody have a good day, and y'all be safe.